And we are live. Hello, hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's class. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to be learning AI, how to use AI in copywriting. Welcome, everyone. How are you doing today? Trust your day has been going fine. How has your day been going? I trust everything has been going fine at your end. Please, if you can hear me loud and clear, I want you to just type in the comment section. Just type I can hear you, Boss Uzi. Just type, I can hear you, Boss Uzi. So delighted to have everyone on ground. Welcome again to this awesome class where you're going to be learning about AI copywriting. AI copywriting. My name is Uzoma Oradibo and I'm chatting from Lagos, Nigeria. Where are you chatting from? Are you chatting from Lagos as well or Abia states where there's 24 hours lights? Or are you chatting from Abuja or are you chatting from Kasina? Where exactly are you chatting from? Thank you so much, Taiwo Roots, Jackson, Taiwo, and every other person. Okay, let me remind my student that we are live so that we don't just do that again. Thank you so much for joining on time. All right. So welcome. Today we are going to be learning AI copywriting. We're going to be learning AI copywriting. Okay, I can see Odira Chukuma from Oka. Oka, my people. All right, so AI copywriting today, and we are going to be hitting the ground running immediately without wasting much of our time. I'm going to be starting as fast as possible so that we can finish on time. Okay, I'm going to be sharing my screen right now. Please, if you can see my screen, just type I can see your screen. Yes. Just type I can see your screen. Day 3 is AI copywriting. All right, thank you so much. So let me just give my final invite, then we just start. Now, the first question I would like to ask everyone in this group right now is: will AI take your copywriting job? Will AI take your copywriting job? Put it in the comment section. If you feel that AI will take your copywriting job, put it in the comment section. Will AI take your copywriting job? Will AI take your copywriting job? Put it in the comment section. Do you think AI has the capacity to take your job?
Do you think AI has the capacity
As a
to take your job?
copywriter, do you think AI has the capacity to take your job? If you believe AI will take your job, just put it in the comment section and let me also know why. Will AI take your job or AI doesn't have the power to take your job? So, guys, we are live. If you have any friend that is supposed to be here, you can also do well to just invite them. Can AI take your? Okay, someone said. Odira said, I don't think it can. I don't think it can. Okay, who else? Who else? And why do you think AI would not take your copywriting job? Why do you think AI would not take your copywriting job? We've seen how AI is now intelligent, how AI is now skilled. Why do you think AI wouldn't take your copywriting job? Why do you think AI wouldn't take your copywriting job? Now, I think we should just hit the nail on the head so that we just start immediately. So who else? Who else apart from Odira? Who else? Do you think AI would take your copywriting job? Do you think AI has the capacity to take your copywriting job? Put it in the comment section. Let me know. Would AI take your copywriting job? Let me see what the comment said. So Henry said no. Once you are creative, AI would not take your job. Olumide said it can't take it. I don't think so. I think it can, but it wouldn't. So teaching us said yes, it will take our copywriting job. And we really need to examine these thoughts. You need to examine it critically because the truth is that in different sectors, AI is really, really taking people's job. Some of the skills that many people learned years ago, AI will just take your job. AI will just like just one application. Imagine those people learning coding. AI can now do coding. People that learn coding for many, many years, just for AI to just wake up one morning and write a full code. Before it can take a full, before you learn how to write a full page of code, you know how long it will take. But right now, AI will just open its eyes and what just give you a full code to create a front page of a website more better, more finer than what you would have ever done. Do you understand? So the question, the debate is really, 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 really deep. You understand? It is really, really deep. So when I'm asking the question, don't just is a this is an opportunity for us to think, not just you just form conclusions just because we're in a copywriting class. You understand? So now let me just go straight and have just tell us what we have for today, because let me just explain exactly what we have for today. Now, let me tell you something. AI, in as much as AI is more intelligent more than ever, all right, said it can't because it lacks emotion. Okay, beautiful. Now, in as much as AI is very intelligent, is skilled, and all that, AI is not here to replace the copywriters that we have today, but AI is here to replace copywriters who don't evolve. I'm talking about the people who don't use AI. If you're a copywriter and you don't use AI is going to replace you. And the people that are making the most money online today are not the fastest writers. They are not even the ones who know how to think. They are the ones that let AI just execute for them. You understand? And AI is very powerful, but without AI, human without but with but AI without humans, it's just noise. The magic happens when your mind and the machine works together. So when you say AI can take copywriting jobs, I just say that the biggest advantage you have today is you don't need to be the best writer. You don't only need you don't need to be the best writer. You don't need to know everything. All you just need to do right now, you just need to be the best prompter, to know how to prompt. And AI will give you a lot of information. If you learn how to communicate correctly with AI, you can produce, a large kind of copy. You can produce copies that will take professional hours. You can produce it in just minutes. You understand? AI is this copywriting is the skill. AI is going to be the accelerator. If you put them together, you're going to create what feels like just a money making machine. Now, why am I saying this to you? Because me personally, I got a job, the biggest job I have ever gotten in my life as a copywriter. I used AI to do 100% of that. No, was it 100%? No, not 100%. I used AI to do about 65% of the writings. No, I'll be unfair to my skills if I say I use 65%. I used 40% to write the exactly thing. Then I gave AI to do the remaining work for me. I mean, I gave AI 45% of the work to do because 60% of the work came from me. Yet I was still paid fat check and people were still telling me thank you, not knowing that I actually just use AI. Today I'm going to be showing you something very, very powerful. AI cannot think like a human, but it's a multiplier. It can multiply your human thinking in 100 times. And the real money online is not writing. The real money online is knowing, what to tell AI and how it can write it for you. So what separates the people, the amateurs, people like amateurs. I'm not sure anybody in this group is an amateur. What separates the amateurs from the professional today is just one thing: the ability to turn their ideas into prompts and give it to AI to help them do the work faster. So that is exactly what we are going to be doing today. So I'm going to be sharing my screen so that what we can, just get straight into what business. So can AI take copywriting job? Like I said, AI is going to be taking the people's job who don't use AI. It's going to be taking lazy people's job, people who don't understand prompting, and people who just do what copy and paste. So today, without wasting much of your time, we are going to be writing a full copy with AI. And I'm giving you this, intelligence because I want to produce some of the best copywriters from this training. You know, it's not everywhere that you get, people just like this. This is just a training that I've organized that make I want to make sure many of you become the best copywriters. And we are going to be doing that in this training. All I just want you to do is, in as much as we are going to be doing AI, I want you to practice by yourself. So we have different AI tools. We have ChatGPT, we have Google Gemini, we have Copilot, we have Claude AI. What AI tool should we use today to make our work? What we want to do right now, we want to create a random job on AI. We want to create a random copywriting job, and we want to write the copy for the job. So, what AI tool should we use? Should we use Google Gemini? Should we use what AI tool should we use? So put it in the comment section, and I'm going to be showing you that it is very, very easy to write a simple copy with AI. Put it in the comment section. What AI tool should we use? Somebody said ChatGPT. I will root. All right, ChatGPT. Please put it in the comment section. Let us vote. Let us vote. We don't have time. Google Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. So Google Gemini, two Geminis, one ChatGPT. All right, let's go over to Gemini. No, let's go over to Gemini. Many of us, since I think many of us like Gemini. Please, if you're not like this video, kindly like this video so that it can be shown to more people on live before it is being taken down. So to go to Gemini, it's all about going to gemini.google.com. And we are going to go over there. Let me put my phone on do not disturb so that all right, this is Gemini. Then if you open your Gemini, you can do a lot of things with Gemini. You can create image, you can create music, you can just write anything, and these AIs, they are very intelligent, put together to give you the best. So right now, somebody said ChatGPT, ChatGPT, ChatGPT. You guys are saying ChatGPT. All right, let's just use Gemini because we've already said. I think we've already said Gemini. The best way to write copy, the best AI tool to write a copy is with ChatGPT, in my opinion. But let us still, exhaust the intelligence of Gemini. So right now, what we are going to be telling this AI right now is kindly, okay, kindly, we can just tell it, okay, I am a beginner. I am a beginner copywriter and I need real life job to work on. Kindly act as my boss from Nigeria. No, from the United States, who owns who owns a beauty company. Kindly um ask me to write for one of to write a sales page, to write a sales page for one of the products. So what products should we be specific or we should just give it like that? So let us just give it like that. So I'm just going to click on it and let's see what Gemini does. One thing about Gemini, it doesn't even write like ChatGPT. It just pause everything out like that once. So you can see it has already given us everything. So hey, welcome to the team. I've heard great things about you, potential. I'm the founder of this name, Lumia Skin. a boutique a boutique beauty brand based in New York. We focused on high performance, minimalism. Oh my God, minimalism, minimalism products that actually work without a 12-step routine. Right now, we are gearing up for the relaunch of our flagship products, and I want you to take the lead on the sales page. This is a big one for us. So I need you to channel your brand voice, sophisticated, honest, and empowering, but never salesy or hype driven. So this is the project brief here. Your project brief. So the project brief is the product name is Midnight Reset Serum. Midnight Reset Serum. So that's exactly what we are writing. So the product is it's a plant-based retinol alternative using plenty language here. It's a plant-based retinol alternative that gives you the glow, that give you the glow of a chemical peel without the redness. One thing about Google Gemini. Now let's give ChatGPT the same thing. I don't like the big English. Yeah, I like very basic words. So let's give ChatGPT the same thing. So we are going to pick the best one. So chatgpt.com. We just go and paste the same prompt there. Let's see how you can see. Welcome on board. My name is Amanda Cole, founder of XYZ. You know, write a sales page. We are launching a product. We are launching a new product, and I need a high converting sales page. Product Glow Fix Vitamin C Serum. Product details, brightens dark skin in 7 to. Now, when you're getting a job, this is the things that the audience, this is the thing that these are the things that your these are the things that your clients should give you. You understand? If your client doesn't give you all these things, it is fine. You create it by yourself. What are they? What are you? This thing is the most important thing. Whatever this thing is, what you're going to use to craft out the offer. Brightens dull skin in 7 to 14 days. Fade dark spots. Smoothing skin. I think we should use this one because it's more clearer. This one is speaking too much English. Do you guys agree with me? This one's speaking too much English. Like, I just feel like it's speaking too much English. But we are going to use this in a way. We are going to still use this one. So let's keep this one side. Let's use this one. So the target audience is from women 18 to 35 years old. And the pain point is they struggle with what? Dark spots, uneven skin tone, you know, scar on their skin, and low confidence, and the price is what? $29, discounted from what? $59. So this is what they are. So this is what you should write as a copywriter. Now, when you have all this information, it is very easy for it is very okay. Thank you so much. It is very When you have all this information, it is very easy for you to just write the copy. But unfortunately, the truth is that no client will give you all this information. So we are privileged to have all this information. So now the first thing we need to do now, let me not focus on today. What I'm going to be focusing on is not on the writing. It's not on the writing. I'm going to be focusing on what? The design, the copy design. So other days I used to focus on writing. You have a beautiful writing, but today I'm going to be focused on what? Copy design. So ChatGPT has already helped us with the beautiful structure. We have to write a headline first, opening hook, problem agitation. Now, the reason why it is giving me this prompt is because I have trained my ChatGPT towards this is the way I want my copies to be. So because it's not today I'm using ChatGPT, you understand? So I have other data here. So it is already accustomed to the way I write copy. So it's giving me my structure, headline, opening hook, problem agitation, solution, benefits, not just features, social proof, offer stack, then call to action. So now all I can just do right now is to just, okay, kindly write the full copy for me. And when I just click enter, you don't even need to do anything. Professionals will just Okay. Okay, what did he say? He says, kindly write the full copy for me. No. If I do it for you, you wouldn't grow. And you wouldn't be able to handle the real clients. But I would, but I would, but I wouldn't leave you stranded either. I'll guide you like a real boss. ChatGPT, you're already using me. So ChatGPT said they are not going to write the full copy for me because I told it it's a job stimulation. So see what he said it will do for me. I'll give you a high converting template plus direction. So he started giving me everything. I said, okay, let's keep all that. Let's all let's keep all that. I am racing with time. Just produce the full copy for me using AIDA framework. Using a AIDA framework. And use the how to use the how to headline framework. Use a story hook. Use a story hook. Stack up the offer. Stack up the offer. Introduce price anchor. Testimonies, and proof. The last one is offer guarantee. Offer guarantee. Um, no, after show testimonies, the next thing you do is towards answer objections. Answer objections. Now, objection are things like, will this thing work for me? Will it not work for me? So offer guarantee, final call to action with discounts. So this is it. So we are just going to produce this. But before then, while this is producing, let us collect the name of the product so that we can create a graphical image of this product. So what is the name of the product? Awesome. So let's create a graphical image of this word product. So this is already going to write our copy for us. You can see. All right. Since you chose speed, you can see I told you to use what the how to what headline framework. So you can see how to get clear, glowing skin in 7 days without covering up with makeup, even if you've tried everything. You can see. So, ladies and gentlemen, why it is already writing that, it has already finished writing, I'm sure. So you can see AI would help you write faster. So now let us go over to Gemini so that we can create a pictorial, representation. So we can now tell this AI, kindly create a pictorial representation of this product. The name of the product is what? Glow Fix. Glow Fix. Now we can also use Meta AI. Let's go over to Meta AI and just give it the same prompt. You understand? So this is AI, blah blah blah. So let's just use AI and just do some magic everywhere. Which account is this? Oof. No, I'm not logged in. No. So guys, I hope you're watching. So what did somebody say? Shakara. Yes, Shakara is too much. AI is just doing Shakara for us. So let us use another AI called the Meta AI. So that I'll just show you guys. Meta AI is actually very, very nice as well. Many of you don't know it. So let me tell you to produce what a pictorial sketch. So let me copy this prompt. Let me copy this prompt. Yay, what did I do? So this is the product we are working with. But before then, let me just tell Meta AI to also do the same. So we are going to be comparing everything. One thing I like about Meta AI was built for image generation. It's so fast. So we are using three different AI. And the most important thing you can see, it's creating different alternative for us. I know you guys can't see my screen, so zoom it. Let me zoom it for you guys. Ah, what is this? Okay, let me just. All right, this is the pictorial sketch. So this is it. Why is it not appearing now? So now you can also tell it to animate. So if I click on animate, it's going to turn it into a video for us. You understand? It is going to turn it into a video. So we can download all these things and use it for our image. We can use it for our copy. So now let's go over to, you can see what this one created. We are just going to select the best. But this is not all. This is not the reason why we are here. We are here to write the copy so that we can present it to our clients. That is the most important thing. So the application we are going to be using is Google Docs. Can you see docs.google.com? Docs.google.com. You guys, you know, I still didn't believe this was a free class, coach. This one is still talking about free class. This is Boss Uzi. You get everything here for a premium, whether it's free or not. So just enjoy and make sure you use it to your advantage. You can see. So now this is animated. It has animated the image for us. So now let's see it. Let's play the image. You can see animation. Now when you're giving a contract, when you're giving jobs, try to be very, very creative. Give your give your clients so much that they'll wonder, hey, well, let me tell you something. All these ones are a physio. Nobody cares about all these ones. Nobody cares about all this rubbish. What they care about is the copy. So now let's write the copy. And guys, there are different ways of writing copy. I can show you different ways. Now, this is the copy. What we are going to do right now is we are going to copy all these things and we are going to dump it on our Google Docs. But that is where the work starts. Better listen carefully. If you don't listen carefully, you guys will miss the best parts. I teach this like once in a lifetime, like this, like the way I want to teach now. So I just posted it right now. Right now, you can see something. If you observe, you understand that it has a lot of things. When you're giving a job, don't allow your clients to know that you use ChatGPT. Do you understand? So all these lines, in as much as you're going to be submitting the Google Docs format, all these lines should be removed. So number one, we remove the line. This is an AI indicator. This attention story hook is an AI indicator. It is just working with our prompts. It is working with our prompt. The reason why it is giving us this indicator is because we actually gave it the prompts. We actually gave it the prompts here when we're writing our prompts. See, when we're writing our prompt, we actually gave it some of the things it should do for us. You can see, I told it towards headline framework, story hook, stack up offer, introduction of offer. So it's but started giving us the stuff. So we need to remove all these things. Very, very important. Remove all the indicators, remove all the lines. All those things are not interested, are not what's important. This thing called interest, remove it. The most important part of a copy is not the writing, it is the arrangement. Never forget that. Never forget that. So what is this one? So this one is introduction of the products. Now this can help us in, this can help us, but we need to still remove it. Now you can see the way it gave us a offer stack. This offer stack is good though, brighten dull skin, but this is not the way to write offer. You don't write an offer like a feature revealing. This is just like features revealing, a brighten dull skin. You need to when you're writing your offer, you need to paint a picture. I hope you guys can still see my screen. All right. So you need to still paint a picture when you're writing an offer. You need to paint a picture rather than saying brighten dull skin. You can say brighten. You can say something like, you can turn it into a story. Brighten dull screens. Brighten dull skin. You can say something like make your skin make your skin 65% more glowing than normal. You understand? Just writing, you're turning just a word into a word sentence, like fade dark spots and scars. You know, you can say something like, instead of saying fade dark spots, you can say something like turn your dark spot into a smooth, okay, turn your dark spot into a spotless XYZ. You understand? When you now come here, even out your skin tone. That one is too much English. Restore your natural glow. You can say restore your natural glow by at least 90%. When it comes towards offer, you just need to over exaggerate. You understand? You need to over exaggerate. Okay, we have something here, benefits. Imagine looking at the mirror and actually loving your skin. Now, to be honest with you, AI did a terrible job in this copy. I will not lie. AI did a terrible job, because if you are writing a copy, all these things are not going to be there. But nevertheless, like I told you guys, today our job is not in the intelligence of the writing. Our job is in the arrangement. So let us arrange our copy well. So where did we stop? So in arranging your copy well, you just remove all these indicators. When you remove all these indicators, first. So instead of being confused here, you can just change this to what testimonies. Understand? Then offer stack, or price anchor plus offer stack. All right. These things are just going to help you write. They are going to help you write your copy. These things are it will help you identify what and what should be there. But you just need to remove them so that your client will not know that you used AI. That is the most important thing. So after we finish removing the AI indicators, the next thing we do is we now go into spacing. So let's go. So the next thing is, after you're finished removing the AI indicators, you now go into now look at the headlines. You're supposed to capitalize each word. So let's do the headline well, the way I taught you guys. So we go over to AI. Instead of doing it by ourselves, we just paste it here. Kindly capitalize each the first letter of each word for my headline. So instead of me typing it by myself, AI just do the work for me. So you can see, it just give us the work. So we are just going to copy this and we are going to replace it with this. So paste. You understand? So we've already done the big work. So the next thing we need to do right now is spacing. So let's see how we started the copy. How to get clear glowing skin in 7 days without covering up. Today we are focused on arrangements. Now, the next line is without, so we are going to arrange this, headline well. So we are going to centralize this headline. We're going to put this headline in the center. So we go over to format and make it in the center. So we bring this one here like this. Yeah, you can see. So we are going to turn this, even if you've tried everything, we are going to turn it into a slanty format and probably reduce the word font size. Now, everything is all about coordination. You can see when we remove the font size, you can see how it appeared. It appeared what's different. So what can we do right now? We need to do some colorings in the headlines. You understand? How to get clear, glowing skin. Instead of just making everything black, you can turn this into what's a blue. Then you can turn this into 7 days. You can turn it into a what red. Then you can turn this without makeup. You can turn it into what blue. Just highlight some words there. You know, don't overcrowd it or don't make it so ugly. So instead of using blue, yeah, let's do this one. Let's turn this one into red. Then how to get clear. So maybe we just change the how to into something like a red just to what announce it. Then we turn this one to a blue, total blue. Total blue. Okay, total blue it looks a bit shouty. Okay, red looks a bit shouty. Let's leave it as black. Um, even if you've tried everything. So I think we should just leave it like that. You understand? So let's just leave it like that. Now, if you want to add, if you want to add beauty to that, if you want to add beauty, you can just copy all these things and put it in a box instead of just you can put it inside this box. You can see you can put it inside the box. Now there's a lot of things that can be done. There's a reason why we are putting it inside this box so that we can color the box, we can do everything. And how do you get the box? It's just all about clicking on inserting table, and all. So, and you can even color the box any amount, any kind of color you want. All you just need to do is towards click on the box, and change the border and all that, the format of the board. But let that not take our time. So, okay, wait. Let's All right, so let's just put it inside this box. So we've done the headline. So the next place we need to work on is you can see it has started the copy. If you've ever stood in front of a mirror and thought, why is my skin like this? You understand? So this is like everybody we are talking. You understand? You need to like send in emotions. Remember what copywriting is. You're sending in emotions. So I think we should allow all our copy to be in the middle. So let me put all the copy in the middle. You understand? Or is it going to be awesome to put it in the middle? No. Let's leave it like that as it is. So you can see all you just need to do is to continue spacing. Spacing. Now, when it comes to copywriting, spacing is king. Spacing is king. You need to space out your work. You need to continuously space out your work and learn how to communicate with different bullets. Like all these things right now, all these things are bullets. You need to use bullets here. So this is just it. So, if maybe I'm just going to give you guys an assignment to continue the rest of this copy because, like I used to say, having the right messaging is one thing, but arrangement of the copy is what's going to make you stand out. So this is just a sketch of what it is. Now you can see this place. This is the testimonial side. Testimonial side. It's meant everything is meant to be what arranged. You can arrange your testimonials in a very, very beautiful word box. You can arrange your testimonies in a very, very beautiful words table like this. Now, I'm going to give you sample of what I'm trying to talk about from my past students. You understand? So all these things, everything needs to be arranged. So I'm just going to leave it scattered like this because we don't have time. So, but you can see how I did the headline is well arranged. You understand? So you can just follow it up. And maybe let us just add our products. Let us just add our products here since it talked about what. So did we download our products? Let's check whether we downloaded it. All right, we did not download it. So let's go and download some of our products. Let's download this one. Just click on download. And it is going to be downloaded in our. So as it has downloaded, this is how to put it in your copy. You just click on image, upload from computer. I'm using computer, but if you're using phone, you can do it. So this is how it's going to show in my copy. You understand? So while everything is being merged together, just try to leave spacing in your copies. You understand? Now, the most important part is the naming of your work. The naming of your work, you name it like as if you have you name it with the name of the product. Glow vitamin C serum copy. You understand? Then if you want your client to have access to it, maybe you're finished editing everything, you want your client to have access to it, you just click on share. Now, clicking on share, you can also find it in your what? In your phone. In your phone, you just go over to what? File. And when you go over to file, you click on what? Share. And you can just click on share to share with others. And instead of, you can either put their email address here, or you just go over to this place. You can either put their email address there, or you can just go over to what? Share and go over to instead of being it to be restricted, then you turn it to anyone with the link. So anyone with the link will be able to what? View. They'll just be viewers, not editors, not commenters. So they are just going to view it. So now let me share the link to you guys so that you guys can have it and see it for yourself. So if I copy this link and I share it in, let me share it in the chat. You guys will have access to it. If you click on the link, I don't know whether the link it is clickable there, but if you click on the link, you'll be able to access it. You understand? So that is that for this copy. Now, the reason why I'm showing you all these arrangements, it is not so hard. And let me tell you something, AI can even help you arrange this copy in a very, very beautiful way. I am not going to tell you guys the trick. AI can even help you arrange it in a beautiful way. How can AI do it for you? It's a secret that is not me that I'm going to share for you. I will not share that in this class. AI can help you edit it. AI can help you, position it, clean it very, very well. AI would help you do it. Now, what am I talking about? Let me show you some samples of the copies of some of my students. Now, let's look at, there are a lot of samples I have from my very, very intelligent students, a lot of them. So let me click on, Hydra Mind sales page. Now you can see something. You can see a sales page like this, right? You can see a sales page like this. This is not this is a hyper intelligent crafted sales page. You can see. So you can see tired of forgetting to drink water and feeling drained all day. When you see the headline structure, you will know that this is my student. Stay hydrated and energized effortlessly with. So this is supposed to be I can't clean it because my student I can't clean it, but you understand, I can't clean it. So, but this is how I comment on their work when they send their work. This is one of my students' copy. I don't want to check her name right now before I can easily check their name, but AI, the YouTube might flag me. But you can see how clean this copy is. Now, when you have these copies in your portfolio, you can see this lady that wrote this copy is actually making it easy for your client towards interpret it into a sales page. You understand? So it's already telling your client that, hey, this is where a button will be pressed. Or you know, she's continuing again. She's communicating with pictures, not just writing. Many people think that the copywriting of this time and age is not just writing, it is what's communication, it is arrangement. Do you understand? You can see what she's doing. She's giving prototypes, even though these are not the words, this is not the final, picture. These are prototypes. And you can see this one. Here's everything you will get in XYZ. Number one, stay energized and focused all day. She's also telling you the importance. She's also, remember what I told you, don't just make your offer, don't just make it a sentence. Don't just make it a word, make it a sentence. Now she's explaining all these things. Now, the only problem in this copy is that the fonts are not bigger, or she's not communicating with the bold very, very well, because everything seems to be bold. But nevertheless, your clients understand. Your clients don't just need to copy this and put it on their web sales page. You understand? So this is one of them. You can see what she did here. She communicated with what? Okay, I name her. I think I know her. I know her, Loveline. You can see what she did here. She put all her testimonies into what? A beautiful start place. She added color, she added everything. Now, if you want to employ a client and you see a portfolio like this, and this is just one of our copies, oh, you understand? So let me show you guys another one. Let me show you guys another one. Vitamin C glow. Which one is this one? Oh, this is the one we wrote. Oh, this is the one we are not done yet. AI will just finish this work for us, but we are not ready to do it yet. The people that enjoy the secret on how to make all these things fine are just the people that are going to be registering for my mentorship program. All these ones are not for the public. You understand? So you can also see this kind of copy. Is this one good? Okay, no, this is not a. I corrected this guy. So let me open another one. Let me check this one. Now you can see this guy. This one is another beautiful kind of copy. This one is copy communicate. You can see the 3 p.m. energy crash. The 3 p.m. energy crash isn't stress. The doctor now believe it's maybe hidden mineral deficiency. You understand? This is just like bringing up this is a what? This is an article kind of copy. Like I told you that copywriting is not just about writing sales pages, about writing. You can write a content as a sales, as a copy. You understand? So this comes up exactly like that. You understand? You can see. So there are different types of copies. This one is not typically what a sales page, and that is why you don't have over exaggerated words, click here, or you don't have prices here. So this is one very, very good one. So let me show you guys one more copy. Now, I'm always proud of my students. If you guys are listening, well done. If you guys are listening, so discover the skill that pays. I think this one wrote a copy for DWC. I know him. This one wrote a copy for DWC, but let's not use this one. Let's not use this one. Okay, waist trainer. Let's see this one. Now you can see another beautiful kind of copy. You can see how the words communicated, the font size, everything communicated. You can see a short headline. This is just the indicator, because this is a portfolio copy. It's not like a main copy. You understand? So like you can see the headline. What if you could finally get snatched? You could finally get that snatch look without the discomfort, squeezing, or constantly adjusting. Trusted by whom women, redefining confidence and what comfort. Then this is where the copy starts. And all this copy may be very, very boring. And I'm sure she added some. You can see what she did here. Added some graphical stuff. So if I wanted to still correct this, I'll tell her to still add some, pictures. But that is not her work. Her work is to just write the copy. It is the owner of the job that is going to add those pictures. at every time of the copy, because pictures will always, pictures helps towards in this time and age. So, ladies and gentlemen, so that is exactly what I'm about to show you. Like I told you, today is not for copywriting. Today is just to show you what AI is possible, what AI can do for you. And and there's a lot of job, there's a lot of people that need these kind of things, a lot of jobs that are looking for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are just going to be ending here so that I don't burn you guys out. So if you're getting value, type value in the comment section. If you've been getting value, type in the comment section. If you've been getting value, type value in the comment section. Thank you so much, guys. So she did a great job. Yeah, all my students always do a great job. All my students always do a great job. So if you're getting value, type value in the comment section, because I feel like everywhere is deserted. Everybody's just listening to me. Nobody is talking. If you're getting value, type value in the comment section. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you too can become a very badass copywriter like that. All it will just take for you is just to join my mentorship program. My mentorship program, it's where you get all the juice. I have put together an intelligence that will give you guys everything from day one to, and this program is the discount is still valid from today to Friday. But if you get on board today, you're going to be getting some bonuses. I'm going to teach you how towards other bonuses that will come if you register today. So if you're interested in the, my mentorship program, let me just tell you what about. My mentorship program is called Dominate with Copywriting, and the goal of this mentorship program is just to help you earn seven figures as a copywriter in 30 days or less with your smartphone. Because a lot of people will be wondering, but Susan, I don't have a smartphone. You understand? I don't have a smartphone. This is, you don't need a smartphone. I don't have a laptop. You don't need a laptop to start earning from copywriter. You can see all these things I'm doing here. You can do them with your phone. Most of my students do them with their phone. When they get their first job or second job, then they go and get a laptop. You understand? So don't start crying because of nothing. If I was like this, I was a broke and hungry guy. I was also crying like this, but I said no. I started working, going for a job. The money I got from my job, yeah, I use it towards learn a skill. I use it to learn a skill, and that is just it. Wrote a book, made some money, rented a very good house, comfortable house that I am currently living in right now. Got things that will make me comfortable. Where do you see light in Nigeria? There is no light in Nigeria, but guess what? You guys are seeing me right now, and it's not because of I'm owning Gen. It's because of the opportunity towards get a system of 24 hours electricity. And that is not good. Not every Nigerian can afford it. You understand? You can only afford it when you're earning in foreign currencies or you're earning well. You understand? Because it takes a minimum of 1.7 to actually put that infrastructure to power television, power a fridge, power a PlayStation that I can always play at any time. And you can always start your copywriting journey from here. I learned from a mentor called Emmanuel Akpe. You know, he gave me, like, I learned from him, learned from other places. And I decided to pick out the things that were in that program. I picked out the things in that program, and I also put my own thoughts together with my experiences. And with that, I've been able to generate more than 40. I don't like talking millions here, but you understand. Copywriting has changed my life. And that was how I created a program. First program I created was the copywriting, the CSM bootcamp. And I taught over 15,000 people. And I became tired of the curriculum. A lot of things changed because I've been teaching for like 4 years. A lot of things changed. AI came, everything changed. So I decided to create a new program where I updated everything. And it is called the Dominate with copywriting. Now, this program is not a program that is going to seize your attention. It's not a program that you must be on class every day learning like this live session. No, it's a self-paced learning system. And we also have live practical sessions. When I finally learn something or I finally see some of the mistakes in your copy, then I call for an emergency live session, mostly on Saturdays sometimes. Then we We do them together. We take practical. You also have access to a what one-on-one training, whereby if you need to what get any intelligence, you just come to me, but Susie, and I just set up my laptop. Okay, let's go on a one-on-one call. If you have a client, we are going to work on it together. My goal is just make sure you make money. The money you paid for this program, make sure you make it times 100. Do you understand? So you're also going to be getting access to community. In our community, what we do is crazy. In our community, what we do is crazy. We don't just write copies. We have visibility challenges. We have copywriting challenges. We have get a client challenges. Every month we have something. Every week we have something. Like something we are doing this week right now. We have a what we have a what we are currently running a challenge right now. So let me just open. If I open my Twitter or my LinkedIn, you're going to see some of my students on my dashboard, or you can see some of them are tagging me in their posts. You know, some of them are tagging me in their posts. Now you can see this person now. This is our challenge for today. Mistake every beginner make, blah blah blah. This is a copywriting challenge that you can see DWC. You can see the hashtag copywriting tip. And you can see the intelligence. When I'm done right now, I'm going to comment on this and I'm going to review it. So you're learning from a mentor that is not just interested in collecting money. My mentorship is to give you value. Now, if I click on this DWC right now, you're going to see other of my students writing copies, making themselves visible on the online space. It's not just about writing copies, it's about joining a community. You can see this one, Grace. You can see Grace, and she commented on Henry because Grace is part of the community, but she was supported with Henry. Okay, Henry supported Grace. Okay, you can see how the community is being. Everybody in the comment sections are all community members. You can see. So you cannot get the kind of support when you are doing it on your own, when you're doing it freelance. Do you understand? At the end of today, right now, when I'm reviewing all the copies, I am going to read it and score. You can see what she wrote: reasons why you are getting ignored for job and how to fix it. She's writing from my experience. You understand? Only that I don't want to call her out. Okay, she did everything right here. So you can see my students are now teachers. My students are now intelligent, and a lion cannot born goats. So if you want to join the intelligent, cartel of copywriters, and I don't need to start preaching to you 100 million times. This is a 30 days disciplinary teaching where I'm going to be teaching you. You're going to be landing your jobs. You're going to be also getting your hands dirty, building your portfolio. Tomorrow, we're going to be working on portfolio. So the price of this program is 25,000 naira. But guess what? You're still on a promo. You're still on a promo. You can still grab this for a minimum of 4,997. I'm not even charging you 5,000. I said keep the 3 naira. Just pay 4,997. This is to motivate you because I understand that the country is hard. Everything is difficult right now. All you just need to do is to make that sacrifice. When I'm talking about this sacrifice, I am always reminded about the sacrifice I made in 2020. My life turned around. There will be a time in your life whereby you plant a tree, but you're going to be feeling like nothing is coming out. But guess what? There'll be a time whereby the fruit from those trees will start pouring on the ground. You don't even know what to use the money for again. Children will be coming to pick the mango trees, to pick the mango. Have you guys seen a mango tree before? And you own a mango tree. Do you want to eat all the whole mango? You carry the one and keep inside your house. And if you want to have abundance, it's all about planting. We are in the season of Odera now. Go and check an Odera tree. Every day you come in the morning, 3 Oderas on the floor. But it's all the first person, the person that planted it is almost nowhere to be found again. Plant this thing for your children. Plant this thing for yourself. Improve your skill. This is the skill of the new economy. So if you're going to be making payment right now, and let me tell you something, copywriting is not just a writing skill, it's a sales skill. There's a crisis that is coming in right now. Many of you don't see it, but I'm already seeing it. The crisis that is coming right now because of the war, because of the price, the inflation of things, Many of you cannot even come online to watch me because of this hunger. Which money do you want to use and buy data? Do you understand? But if you keep giving yourself excuses, then nothing. My colleagues, they pride in charging 30,000, 50,000 naira. They pride in charging 100,000 naira for trainings. Their own, some of them, their own is just what, you know, they are just meeting up financial challenge, they want to climb a financial ladder. My money is made from something else. This is the charity I'm doing for you guys. So take up this mantle right now. Now, I'm just preaching, I'm just telling you, but these are all the things you're going to be learning. Forget about all these things you're learning. It's a 30 days class. That means you're going to be learning the A to Z of copywriting, how to, write badass headlines, how to write good hooks, how to use storytelling to sell, how to do audience research, how to do freelancing, portfolio creation, freelance optimization, email copywriting, how to write badass sales copy, how to use AI assistant to write top-notch copies, how to get clients offline, how to create content using copywriting skills, all for what 4,997 today. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in registering for this program, I'm going to drop the account details. You can also find the account details in the group description. You're going to in the description of this live session and join the program. So I can't wait to have every one of you here. When you make your payments, you're just going to send me the proof of payment in my WhatsApp. How many of you are going to be taking action? If you're going to be taking action, type in the comment section, I am going to be paying today. I am going to be paying today. Not tomorrow. Don't procrastinate. Not next tomorrow. Today. What is the cost of the program? The cost is 4,997. So just pay 4,997, not 5,000. Send it to the money point here. Then send your proof of payment to my number personally. Then we are going to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the people that are in the live session, I'm still going to be giving some assignments in the group. I'm still going to be giving an assignment in the group. Like after teaching you copywriting, I still want to be able to mark your copies. I want to be able to grade your copies by myself. So I'm going to drop an assignment in the group. You understand? I'm going to drop an assignment in the group. So I want you to do that assignment and submit. So congratulations, Odira. I'm going to be paying today. Teaching us. Thank you so much. Where is it? Payment deadline is on Friday, Deborah. Pay before Friday. So thank you so much. I wish I can say more motivation, more things, but I'm just going to leave everything till tomorrow. I wish you all the best. I pray that my good God is going to shower you guys with the intelligence that you guys will use towards make money as a sales intelligence strategist, as a copywriter, or anything you guys decide to do. God has blessed me to a level. And one of the ways that my blessing continues is to just give out. And that is the reason why I come on here. So I pray that many of you will find your paths, just like I found my paths. So if you have a question, you can ask. Precious Namdi, you can ask. Ask before I leave. Please, if you're joining the live, kindly like this video and just drop an emoji in the comment section before I go. If you got value from today's class, kindly drop an emoji in the comment section. Drop an emoji in the comment section so that I can go. Let me know. Just drop a love emoji or any emoji of your choice. Then I'll know that today was great. Then I'll just take a bow. So what's your WhatsApp number to send the receipt? My WhatsApp number is 09031. It's in the video description of this video, but I'm going to type it right now. It's in the video description. So that is my WhatsApp number. Or you can even send it to any of the numbers of the admins. All of them are almost mine. You understand? All of them are almost mine. Only that different departments. But this is the authorized place to send your proof of payment. So if you're making payment right now, you're also going to be getting the... Now, I want to work on what you just taught us now. Can you use WPS? The problem with WPS is that WPS don't have synchronization. Okay, it has, but Google, using docs.google.com is a better way. Do you understand? Using Google Docs is better, and is a web. You can have a web version, or you can download the application by yourself. It is not hard. Just download the application. So I prefer Google Docs because you can open Google Docs in your laptop. The same copy I opened on my laptop, I can also open it in my Word phone. You understand? I can have different phones, and I can open the same copies in those phones. You can see. So one thing with Google Docs, you can open the same copies in the same phone. You understand? So that is why I recommend Google Docs. So let me show you an example. Now you can see I'm opening the same thing in different phones. You can see the same thing in different phones. The same thing in different. I can even open it in my laptop. So Google Docs helps to synchronize. You understand? So I recommend Google Docs more than you can even open it in any one. So I recommend Google Docs. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Odira. Thank you, the teaching nurse, and every other person. See you in my mentorship program as you make your payment today. Good night and God bless you.